10 years ago, a dance crew was born. 3 individuals with their minds set on changing the dancing landscape were almost there until a series of unfortunate events stopped their journey dead in its tracks.
History not only has a way of making us open up our checkbooks, but also our eyes.
Highs, lows, victory, and defeat, they had it all. If you want to learn a lesson though, put down the textbook, jabroni, and listen up.
Join us for this 4-part documentary on Dance Crew 1121. Charleston, South Carolina is known for its history. From places to faces, every square inch tells a story from history. One group saw the past and wanted to create a future.
Yeah, I had a pretty normal childhood. Video games, candy. I had a pet anteater, but my passion was always dancing.
Ezekiel just wouldn't stop moving. Eventually, it got to the point where I had to say, you have to stop dancing, or else. I mean, this is English class. But he called my bluff.
Yeah. Well, my mom said, or else, it meant she was gonna get Old Reliable. And Old Reliable was a sawed-off vintage Indian head paddle. But I figured she didn't have one.
Like, in all my years of watching sitcoms, like, the students respected the cool teachers, like me. But I had to send him to detention.
Oh, I was bummed about being there. 3 p.m. was normally my relaxed time. I'd grab a pack of Capri Suns and hit the sidewalk and start dancing.
Little did Ezekiel know, this trip to detention would change his life.
I was sitting in detention when I heard music coming from the back. Yeah.
I was sent to detention for disrupting class. Whenever someone would break a fashion rule, I'd run up to them and tase them and say, "You're eliminated." I don't see why it was such a big deal.
Yeah, as I began getting my groove on, I noticed the girl in the back was commencing to get it down, if you will.
Everyone knows that Trey Blairay is the hardest person to dance to, but he was keeping up. We started chatting afterwards, and we realized that we both wanted to be professional dancers.
With the new partnership in place, Samantha and Ezekiel spent the next few weeks planning their dance crew.
We both decided that we needed a third party. I thought of a hologram, but we didn't have the necessary funds. And so Ezekiel thought we needed an animal.
No, it wasn't easy getting my hands on an ocelot. Eventually I did get one. But once we started playing the music, it must have messed with his head somehow, and it just went crazy. My neighbor's widow still hasn't forgiven me for that one.
It wasn't until we saw Mrs. Windsor's stupid musical that we saw the missing piece.
I mean, do people really hate what I do? I read the stories and make Shakespeare fun? Why am I just now hearing about this?
Yeah. Samantha nudged me, and I looked up from my iPod Nano, and there she was, the missing piece to the puzzle.
Well, after my show, Sam and Zeke walked up to me and told me about their nifty dance crew, and I said, well, golly, and they asked if I wanted to join, and I said, well, I reckon so.
I didn't speak Spanish, so I asked her to reiterate.
I said yes.
With all 3 pieces in place, they began practicing and looking into venues. Soon they found an open mic night and decided it was time to make their debut.
Opportunities don't come knocking every day. But if they do knock, you better be ready.
We would be on our way to music, beauty, fashion.
Can't never could.